The war in Ukraine has entered its second year. It has been a year of destruction, displacement, and death. The conflict has had a profound impact on the world. It has shaken the international order. The war has also raised fears of a wider conflict. Despite diplomatic efforts, a peaceful resolution seems distant. The situation remains volatile and unpredictable. The conflict has exposed the fault lines in the international community. It has also highlighted the dangers of nuclear escalation. The conflict began in February 2022 when Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Russia claimed it was acting to protect Russian-speaking populations in eastern Ukraine. However, the international community condemned the invasion as a violation of Ukraine's sovereignty. The war has had a devastating impact on Ukraine. Millions of people have been displaced from their homes. Thousands of civilians have been killed. The Ukrainian economy has been crippled by the conflict. The Trump administration has taken a keen interest in the Ukraine conflict. It sees an opportunity to broker peace. However, its approach has been unconventional. Trump has met with both Ukrainian and Russian leaders. He has also offered to mediate between the two sides. Trump's diplomatic efforts have been met with mixed reactions. Some observers have praised his willingness to engage with Russia. They believe that dialogue is essential to resolving the conflict. Others have criticized Trump's approach. They argue that he is too willing to appease Russia. They worry that he is not doing enough to support Ukraine. The U.S. has provided Ukraine with billions of dollars in military aid. It has also imposed sanctions on Russia. However, Trump has been reluctant to take more forceful action against Russia. He has resisted calls to provide Ukraine with lethal weapons. He has also been hesitant to impose tougher sanctions on Russia. Trump's approach to the Ukraine conflict is motivated by several factors. First, he wants to improve relations with Russia. He believes that the U.S. and Russia can work together on issues of mutual interest. Second, he wants to avoid a wider conflict. He is concerned that the situation in Ukraine could escalate into a war between the U.S. and Russia. Third, he is focused on domestic issues. He is facing a difficult re-election campaign. He is reluctant to get bogged down in a foreign policy crisis. The fighting in Ukraine continues. Both sides have dug in. There is a stalemate on the battlefield. However, there are still clashes. Both sides are using drones extensively. These drones gather intelligence. They also launch attacks. A recent Ukrainian drone strike targeted a Russian airbase. It caused significant damage. Russia called it the most massive drone strike of all time. This strike shows the evolving nature of the conflict. It also demonstrates the increasing sophistication of drone technology. Besides drones, both sides are using artillery. There are also reports of cyber attacks. These attacks target critical infrastructure. They aim to disrupt the enemy's operations. The conflict has also impacted global energy markets. Russia has been accused of war crimes. These crimes include targeting civilians. There are also allegations of sexual violence. The International Criminal Court is investigating these allegations. The war has created a humanitarian crisis. The war has had a devastating impact on the civilian population. Millions of people have been displaced from their homes. They are living in overcrowded shelters. Many lack access to basic necessities. These necessities include food, water, and healthcare. The conflict has also taken a toll on Ukraine's infrastructure. Hospitals, schools, and homes have been destroyed. The economy has been shattered. The war has had a profound impact on the lives of ordinary Ukrainians. The international community is providing humanitarian assistance. However, the needs are immense. The situation is likely to worsen as the conflict continues. The war in Ukraine is a tragedy for all involved. It is a reminder of the human cost of conflict. It is also a call for peace.